Hello and welcome to Nebu Luxury Resort Residences, Najontian in Thailand. My name is Nick Meredith, Partner and Sales Director for the group. Very happy to record this afternoon. I've been asked many times about the project. Why is this so different to investing in residential condos? We are a commercial asset class. People invest with us into an internationally renowned hotel chain, which is offering 3 to 4 more times a return than what a residential condominium can do. Now, don't get me wrong, a residential condo is fine if you want to be an owner-occupier. If you want to get a solid passive income from it, it really is struggling to live up to its name from many years ago. There is a seismic shift now of people wanting to invest, looking to get strong returns. You can't get them in the banks. Looking to get returns of anywhere from 8 to 12 to 14%, people are now turning to commercial assets with a renowned international hotel chain, which I'm going to be talking to you about today. So as I say, Nebu Luxury Resort Residences. This will take about 20 minutes. I hope you enjoy. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions if you have any at all. My email address is nick@nebuworld.com. So, thank you for watching. We are on 64,000 square meters of land. We're an hour and a half away from Bangkok, a population of 14 million people. Great for occupancy levels. Remember, when it comes to investing, you're looking for high occupancy levels. Higher occupancy levels gives you a higher return. We are building 6 hotels, 950 rooms on that huge piece of land that I spoke about. We are building the largest saltwater swimming pool in Thailand. It's over 220 meters in length and up to 40 meters wide. We're bringing in all the palm trees, all the sands, creating our very own beach club. As you can see from the logos down the bottom, Nebu is our hotel brand. Azure Rich Group is the developer, who will explain a little bit more about in just a moment. It is part of the Thailand Tourism Mega Village concept here in Thailand, and all 6 of these hotels have been branded under the iconic brands Ramada and Ramada Encore by the largest hotel chain in the world, Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, giving our investors peace of mind that this large hotel chain, they will know what's going on. They know what the potential is for this particular area. As I said, an hour and 40 minutes from Bangkok. The freeways are brand new. All right, it's a great drive down. The whole area is opening up. So who is the developer? Who's behind it? Is Azure Rich Group. They've been established now since 1996. That's 22 years, 50% Thai ownership, 50% Australian ownership. They've done some very big commercial developments here in Thailand, mostly government contracts, big contracts, universities, hospitals, government buildings. So when it comes to construction here in Thailand, they're very well known. So in a nutshell, people will invest into Nebu. That's the hotel chain. It's developed by Azure Rich Group, well known, well respected, and your asset is basically branded under Ramada Encore or Ramada Hotels. So the area, if you're not familiar, again, an hour and a half away from Bangkok. We're not on the beach, but we're 6 minutes drive from the beach, close to international golf courses, international renowned wineries, floating markets, all that sort of good stuff. So why invest in Thailand? If you're not familiar with Thailand, as you can see from the map, it is the red color there, very centrally located to all other Southeast Asian countries. It is one of the easily accessible countries in Southeast Asia. All right. There is also, the whole area is opening up. If you just look at these last 2 here, there is a high-speed train that's been approved to come from Thailand, northern Thailand down to Bangkok, Bangkok down to Pattaya. So the whole area is opening up. The airport that is in the vicinity of our resort is also an international airport, that is being massively upgraded, making the whole area very easy to get to. The whole area is opening up. So the Thai number, before COVID, it was important to note that people were flocking to Thailand. In 2005, there was just under 10 million visitors, tourists. 2019, 40 million, a huge jump. Those numbers were projected to get up to 60 million by the year 2025 until COVID struck. But we are already back at 65% occupancy level. So we are being told that projections by the end of 2024, we are back to 40 million visitors. The annual property growth rate pre-COVID for 12 years, it was growing at a rapid rate. It's averaged 5.43% per annum for 12 years prior. All this is doing is trying to play catch up with all the other Southeast Asian countries. This is the last bastion. This is where you want to go. This is where the smart money's coming to now to get the maximum growth in a shortest amount of time. So introducing you to the area, if you're not familiar with it, it's south of Pattaya, not the go-go bars and nightclubs. This is still beautiful. Beaches, sleepy fishing villages, beautiful sunsets, no pollution, local seafood restaurants. I was at this particular restaurant on a wharf only about 3 weeks ago before we took the photo. There was 4 of us, and we ate fresh seafood. We all had a couple of beers each, and it came to $40. It came to $12.50 each per head. Prawns, lobster, fish, okay, rice, and a couple of tall beers each. Unbelievable value. But already people understand there's already a Hollywood theme park that has opened. This is only 7 minutes from our resort. It's owned by Columbia Pictures. It's open. It will be fully open by next year. And where will people want to go to when they want to come and stay and they want to come and visit to this particular theme park? They're going to want to stay at a family-friendly resort, which is our resort, which is only 7 minutes from this location. All right. And already we've got so many other attractions, chocolate factories, floating markets, temples, all that sort of good stuff. So we have 3 main focuses. And things have changed over years. The first one, though, is we want to look after our investors. We want to give them strong rental yields. We want to give them sustainability. We want to give them passive income. The second is we want to create a health and well-being community. We want to invite you. You get free membership. We want to teach you how to cook better, live better, feel better, live longer. It's all about family. But also, importantly, we need to take responsibility for the environment. We want to be environmentally sustainable. We want to offer a minimum carbon footprint, and we want to be responsible in this particular space. Okay. So looking at all the investment benefits, not going into great detail, but we offer all of our investors 8% cash back on their money while we're under construction for up to 2 years. Construction will be complete by April 2024. About 18 months from now, you're getting 8% per annum on your money for 1.5 years, up to 2 years. There's no ongoing fees. So when you own a residential condo, you're paying monthly body corporate fees. You've got basically maintenance and repairs. You've got agents letting fees. You've got tenant issues. You've got real estate issues. You don't have any of that. None of that whatsoever. There's no ongoing fees. You've got great capital growth in this particular area. All the smart money's going down there now. It's a 60-year leasehold. This leasehold is totally transferable. You can sell this to anybody you like for as much as you like or as little as you like. The reason why this is a benefit is that we are not restricted here in Thailand to 51% Thai ownership. Normally, if you buy into a residential condo, 51% has to be owned by Thais. Only 49% can be with foreigners. We can be 100% foreign owned if we so require. We're less than 65,000 baht per square meter, fully furnished 4-star Ramada standard. What does that mean? Australian dollars, 2,500. US dollars, approximately 2,000 US dollars. Fully furnished Ramada 4-star standard. It is unbeatable value. We also want to offer our investors, we want to offer our investors a 7-year money back buyback option. If after 7 years people want to walk away, they can. They get to keep all the money, and we'll give them all of their money back if they so required. We also want to attract other people to join. So we know when people are very happy with their investments, they're going to tell people word of mouth. You know how it works. We're prepared to offer 2% commission to all of our investors. We know how that works. Now, they're all the investment benefits. Great for passive income. But you know what? It's Thailand. It's an exotic country. Use it as your own holiday home. If you want to come over here and use your own room, there's no blackout dates. Availability is guaranteed, and we will offer you 75% off the normal nightly rate. Now, the normal nightly rate is 1,800 baht on an average. That's about 52 US dollars. Okay, you will only pay 25% of that, which is about $12. You pay $12 a night for up to 4 people, includes daily maid service for 4-star accommodation. Doesn't get better than that. Very, very good. While you're here, you also get 15% off all your food and beverage. While you're here, you get 10% off all of health and well-being. You get the free Nebu Health and Wellbeing membership, as I spoke about. You also, if you live here, you also get free day use. If you want to drive down and use the facilities during the day without staying in your room, you can do so. Park the car, grab a day bed by the lagoon, enjoy yourselves. We also enroll you into Wyndham Rewards. That's access to 9,400 hotels and resorts around the world. As soon as you join, you start earning. As soon as you start earning, you start getting free nights around the world. We're also pet friendly. What does that mean? We are very unique in the fact that we will allow some of our investors to be able to bring their pets. It's an untapped market. We are going after that. We're on a huge block of land. We have 3 separate exercise yards around the resort. If people want to bring their little puppy dog or their little pussycat, all that sort of stuff. Okay. This is peace of mind investing in real estate. This is not crypto that can go up 70% one day, down 100% the next. You're looking at your phone 400 times a day. This is a set and forget investment managed by the largest hotel chain in the world with no ongoing monthly fees. So this is what the resort will look like when it's complete. This is stage 1 that we're talking to you about today. This is our health and well-being. It's 7 buildings. This is our co-work space, and here is a kids play area. Each one of these are little islands. Remember, this lagoon is more than 7,400 square meters in size. Again, largest, plenty of space. It's our co-work space. This is what it looks like from your room overlooking the lagoon at night. Fantastic. There's our health and well-being center, designed off the old Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Beautiful, very, very traditional buildings, but obviously very, very modern. We also have boutique shops, 3-story shops. This again attracts outside people, pushing up occupancy levels. Great for our investors. Stage 1 includes 124 rooms. Lounge bar, lobby bar, alfresco dining, convenience store. A third of the lagoon will be built with the end of the stage 1. So our accommodation, again, it's 4-star, up to 83 square meters for our 2-bedroom, which sleep 8. These are our most popular, especially here in Asia. These are our deluxe studios. They sleep 4. This couch folds out into a double bed, so you can sleep up to 4 people. Okay, and they are up to 41 squares. The basic model is 29.5. Average hotel room, 25, 26 square meters. We're 29.5. Up to 41.5. For spacious, for 2 people, 3 people, magnificent. Okay, so that's the base model that we showed you there. We have, on our top floor, we have added a jacuzzi. Great views overlooking the lagoon. Wing A has a small courtyard. Wing B has a big courtyard. So what we've done is we've put in a private plunge pool, which is 2 meters by 2.5 meters wide. It's actually quite a big plunge pool. And then these double doors here, they open up. There's your lagoon. You've got 2.4 meter high walls. You've got designer shade, sails and shades above for privacy. Very, very nice. And they're our most expensive, which I'll talk about in just a moment. Before we do though, it's important people invest because they want to get a rental yield. They want to get a return on investment. Now, remember, these are figures that we have gathered over the last 3 years from international hotel companies that actually operate hotels in the area. Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, Ramada, Best Western, Asia Pacific Travel Association. We've gathered all the information and we got a sliding scale. So previous capital growth was 5.43%. Whether you think that's going to be higher, whether you think that's going to be lower. Now remember, the Chinese haven't come back yet. The Malaysians haven't come back. Taiwan, Hong Kong, they haven't come back yet. And these were the main buyers of real estate. When they come back at the end of 2022, by mid-2023, there's going to be a pent-up demand, supply and demand. It can only but push up prices. So let's look at the rental yield. This rental yield, we worked on a worst-case scenario of 55% occupancy. Now, this was during COVID, and we worked on a 1,800 baht per night. Now, with a 55% occupancy, we will project at 8.98%. That's a pretty solid net rental yield, even at only 55%. However, the tourism of Thailand has already told us that it's already bounced back and we're at 65% already. Now at 65%, that's going to give you a rental yield of 10.62. Add in your capital growth, you've got 16% per annum. That's pretty solid. Within 12 months' time, and by the time we're open and your room is open, we'll be back to pre-COVID occupancy levels of 75%. That's giving you a return of 12.26 just on that alone. When you throw in your capital growth, you've got a return on investment of 17.69. But you know what? Scrap that. Forget all about that. Let's say that's zero. You're still going to be pretty happy with 12.26. That capital growth is just a bonus. So what we're talking to you about today is Hotel E, which is Wing A, which is Courtyard View, and Wing B, which is Lagoon View. Courtyard View is slightly cheaper, but it's also slightly quieter, which is still very, very popular. These are our pricing. Second floor, Wing A, which is Courtyard, 1,871,000. That is approximately 51,000 US dollars. 51,000 US dollars for the whole apartment, fully furnished, branded Ramada, 4-star standard. Pretty good. Our most expensive ground floor private plunge pool, fully furnished, 4-star, 2,612,000. That is about 74,000 US dollars. Again, doesn't get any better than that, about 105,000 Australian dollars for ground floor private plunge pool. It's impossible to beat. It really, really is. Now, if you have a look, that this is our promotional pricing here in the right-hand column, and that cheapest one that we just spoke about, 1,871,000, once our promotional pricing is finishing, that's getting a 30% price increase. This one here is getting a 30% price increase as well, once we're initially sold out. The smart money gets in now. So these are the elevations. You choose which one you want. Need to go through all of that. We offer you, though, in a nutshell, as our sprinkling on the top, we pay your government's lodging of your lease. There's no hidden cost. That price on the previous page is what you pay, no hidden charges. We give you access to our referral program. You get paid 2% on every sale that you generate for us. We do the sale, we just simply pay us. You give us the name, we sell them. We will give you a 7-night holiday, not airfares, accommodation. We'll put you up at a resort close by. We want to invite you, bring your friends, put you in a golf buggy, put a hard hat on and see for yourself, get it, touch it, smell it, all that sort of good stuff. We give you the 100% 7-year buyback option if you want it. You get the 8% cash back on your money for up to 2 years, and you get access to Wyndham Rewards. This is all what we're offering you, for you to take advantage of our offer. We also have a development in Phuket already, which will be ready for sale by January or February next year. We are about to close on a deal with a project in Bangkok, and we're already looking at properties, the Gold Coast, Australia, Byron Bay in northern New South Wales, and Queenstown, New Zealand. Within the next 5 years, we will have properties in all of these locations. And as an initial investor, you have the reciprocal rights to be able to use your time in other of these locations as well. It's going to become a great club. The smart money gets involved now because all the benefits will continue to grow as the years go by. One last thing, which is good karma for everybody involved. It becomes a win-win situation. Yes, we make profit. However, a percentage of this profit goes to one of our participants in our charity, Foundation for the Better Life of Children. So thank you very much for your time. I really do appreciate it. I know your time is very, very valuable. Appreciate it. Please go back to your sales agent. Speak to them about making an application. If you wish to speak to me directly, please let me know where you've come from. Again, my name is Nick Meredith. My email address is nick@nebuworld.com. Thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you.